Welcome to My Money Mindset podcast, where we explore how a healthy mindset is the foundation for financial success. Each week, we delve into mindset hacks and practical strategies to help you enhance your income, help you make more appropriate investments for yourself, and to improve your overall financial well-being. Join us on this journey to transform your financial future by transforming your mindset. Please note that the information provided on this podcast is for general information purposes only and does not constitute as personal, financial or health advice. It has been prepared without considering your individual objectives, financial situation or life needs. Before making any financial or health decisions, you should consult with a qualified professional or financial advisor to ensure the information aligns with your specific circumstances. So let's begin and enjoy this journey as each episode teaches us on how to improve our overall mindset that overall improves our financial success. A lot of my clients are starting to change their careers after 40 or thereabouts. And quite often I have the same conversation with them, but I always find that my answers assimilate around a common sort of theme, and that is open-mindedness. So you're thinking of changing careers and you're thinking about the big step and what's involved, finding out what it is that you actually want to do with this career change. I always say it, and here are some key points. Learn to study to upskill yourself. Don't think that you're too old or too, used to certain habits. Break free of those things. What you're good at for the past 20 years may mean that you need to improve on and upskill things. Keep your old skills. They'll help you, believe it or not, even if it's a different environment or career or whatever it might be, business. Your past skills can sometimes help in your new business, and you'll find that as you progress forward. So study to upskill. Make sure that you really research the skill area to upskill your skills, if that makes sense. So seek advice from people, career counselors, coaches, mentors, family members, good friends. Seek advice, talk to the people that are in a career. If you wanted to start a career in real estate, let's say, or finance, and you'd go talk to someone that works in real estate. You'd go speak to someone in a bank or a finance broker about becoming a broker, that sort of thing. Used car sales, you'd go to a used car lot and talk to many different, get the opinions, how they feel, the times that they work, the hours, would they fit in? Are there things that you could improve with industry? And get yourself a mentor, guys. I say it all the time, and don't always think that getting a mentor is going to cost a lot of money and it's going to be something that's beyond your control. Yeah, all my clients, they are mentored and they get escalated there sooner. It's time is money. And if you think, well, mentors are a waste and I'll try struggle and do it my own way, quite often this can work, but quite often, more than often, that you'll get there sooner with a mentor and with a lot more success, because the mentor has contacts, the mentor has strategies, mentor has opportunities already that they can help you with. And I'm talking about the good mentor, guys. So also, don't go in it alone. Involve your family. Communicate with the people who are in your social life, your family life. Make sure, be open and honest, because they're going to ask you questions. Oh, why do you want to change? Or aren't you happy? And they're going to throw you through all these questions because they know you best. So involve your family, your friends, all the people that know you. And work on your transferable skills. It could be that you're a really good communicator and you want to improve communication. You're going into sales or something like that. Improve on those transferable skills. Don't just go, well, that was back then when I was doing my old job. Now this is a new one. So really work on that. Now, a lot of people may argue this point, but quite often employers ask you if you want to be retrained. Get the opportunity to do so and get yourself trained with a new employer. Starting a new career is often challenging, especially when you're really trying to find out what you enjoy doing. What you've got to do, well, I'm going to set it out in a few steps, and is to find what your purpose is in life. Okay, so you're actually questioning your career now. You're starting to wonder, what am I doing? Where are my interests? And, where did circumstances change in my life where this idea popped in my head? Is it because I hate my job? It may not be your career, it may be your job. It may be your boss, it may be the environment that you work in. So identifying what your purpose is in life. During our lifetimes, we go through a number of career changes, so it's not like anything different. So we often all do it. And it's because interests, circumstances change, environments change, things happen. And we start to find out more about ourselves that we want to sort of become or be. So it's worth taking the time to think about what you want out of your next career. Find out what you're actually looking for. Is it just the fact that you want to have more time or a more flexible lifestyle rather than the 9 to 5, break it up a bit, work at night, that sort of thing? Is it higher salary? Is it career progression opportunities? You need more stability? Is it just a new challenge? It could all be those and more. But before you do make any career change, when you do make up your mind, research the industry that you sort of are starting to find that you're interested in. Get prepared, find out more, do your Google searches and find out more about what it is, how the industry ticks, how it all works, your interests, the starting salary. Could you live off that, working the number of hours that you do, getting the salary it pays, its trends? Often it may be busy and in demand this year, but what about next year? COVID's taught us a lot about that. What are the minimum qualifications that are needed? So really do your research on that career. And also, I always like to say to take stock of your own transferable skills. So what that means is all the things that you've learned in life, no matter how small or minute that you believe or trivial, how useless you may think some of your skills are transferable. And believe it or not, we've got them instilled within us to take on to the next career. I often do it myself as property developer to counsellor to finance broker or to entrepreneur. They all intertwine. They're your skills. That's what makes you who you are. That's what makes you a special person, and they are transferable. So don't always think that some things that you learn in life are actually going to be useless. Things like communication. You can be creative. You listen better because of a past career. You are better at decision making or negotiating. You're better at problem solving. Your organization skills. All these make up who you are. Your leadership skills, your punctuality, and so on and so forth. They all help towards building towards your next career. And really, all you've got to do is then find out to fill your skills gap. What's your next career? What are the skills that you don't really or not familiar with your next career? So fill in those gaps. If it's something that you've never really had communication skills in one particular role where your next career requires you to do so, it's time to start scratching up on your skills on communication, that sort of thing. And maintaining your existing skills. Don't let them lay dormant. Rebirth it. Your career will thank you for it as you move towards success, because then you will start to understand that as you start to implement each of these skills, the better off your career will result in. Update your resume. Always something to be really mindful of. Make sure that you update your resume and that it is very clear that your future bosses or future partners understand what the resume, does it really represent you? Does it really have something that is, that tells exactly who you are, your inhibitions and your just not your talents and what you've done in the past, but where you want to go with it. Express who you are. Is it concise? Is it easy to read? May mean quite a lot on the resume, but make sure it's also easy to read. And you've always included your contact details, and check for spelling or grammar mistakes. Now, also this day and age is to update your social media. Just don't let it staying there dormant. Make sure that you do check it over and over. Is it correct? Does it express who you are? Exactly like a resume. Is it something that you would be proud to see? And look at it and ask for friends, close friends and family, for their opinion on your social media. Everything about it is important. Now, the other one is to network as much as possible. As they say, it's a bit like saying network, 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 network. It just is. We are social beings and we need to network. So new career change, make sure you network a lot. Find yourself a mentor, so important. A mentor can guide you and escalate you to positions and opportunities that will get you there faster with a lot more understanding of how you're doing it. Make connections, share knowledge. They give tips on preparing for interviews. They provide you support when you need it. Their mentor will share expert advice for you and give the guidance on improving resumes, skills. They may see certain things in your skills that need improving or they just lack of. And they just are there for you when you really need it, and can often be the difference between a successful career and not a successful. And the other thing is, with your interviews, make sure that you're always advised that you're around to take any calls or contacts, and you're open and honest with all of the interviews. Make a good first impression, as they say. Also, before you go for the meeting or the interview, research the company, find out about them. Prepare yourself for some basic answers when you get questioned, and be prepared for unexpected things. Not all interviews run the same. Make sure that you know that you're sort of ready for any surprise things. Don't be nervous about it. Just be yourself and have an open mind. And look, a lot of the say is just being prepared to be yourself. You will find the career and the job that you're looking for in a peaceful, harmonic way.